Hello viewers, our group H consists of Kavipop, Premika, Pupa, and Salan. And today we will review the virtual museum to you all. We choose 8 artworks from Google Art to go with the story we wrote using the music we received as ideas. So firstly in our minds, when we listen to music, the song first word give out a positive vibe. It's joyful and laid back. However, the second half of the song becomes gloomy, as if life can no longer be happy. But it eventually turns to a peaceful tone, although it isn't really pleasant, weak, and a bit dismal, as if you had a bit of dregs in your heart. Next, we are going to listen to a young woman who is waiting for her beloved man to return home from a war story. There has been a huge conflict between the cities for some months, forcing every male in each family to go out and fight. Although most male soldiers had a duty to go to combat, some were forced to go. Many of them had families waiting for their return. From this picture, we feel the taste of victory. However, we also feel apologize for the loss of the fellows. This woman was also one of those who await the return of the man she loved. She awaited his return with great anticipation, hoping he would be safe. The wait was so long that the girl fell asleep several times. From this picture, we try of having to concentrate on something until we fall asleep. The waiting ended when she awoke to find her beloved man has returned home, both of them embracing in the excitement of seeing each other. From this picture, we felt the love that fills the room, from showing the love of men and women by being the love that comes from the heart. And after the young man returned home, the couple went boating on a beautiful lake, promised to get together. From this picture, we feel relaxed because our city looks full of peace and happiness from the town peoples and views. Besides this, the young man took the girl for a walk to his favorite spot to ask her to marry him and become the lasting part of his life. From this picture, we feel a sense of accomplishment, thrill, affection for both people that yearn to fulfill each other's vows. The house bell rang at the exact time. The startled woman realized that everything has been a dream. She approached the house door, puzzled, and discovered a letter on the doormat. The militaries have been written to inform the young woman that the war is over and her side has won. However, her beloved man was killed in the war. From this picture, we felt the sadness expressed by the feminist gestures. She looks empty with the letter in her hand, and the color tone of the picture hurts us a little. After reading the letter's contents, the girl's tears streamed unabated. Her heart had been broken more than anything else. After a while, the girl died recently because she has lost her beloved man and hoped to meet him again in heaven. From this picture, the bright colors in the pictures make us happy. This image has the feel of a family living together and is especially happy when they are all together as shown. Loss is unavoidable in war. Whoever wins the fight is ruination and pain. And regardless of how the war stops in the end. It led to multiple significant losses. Humans have the ability to start a war at any time if one is ready and wants to all what one wants. From this picture, this image expresses a really depressing message. Almost the entire image is dark due to the image of a corpse and the use of dark tones. Looking at this image makes us feel dull and lifeless.
From 8 artworks of our museum, overall detail and ambience from each one depict a contentment that never be fulfilled to an inevitable loss at last. All of this within the theme of bittersweet deceptive story. Meanwhile, focusing on the couple is only one part of the equation called war, an act of humanity's self-destruction which always has negative aftermath to everyone. In an act of modern warfare that currently rising, we have created a story that reflected the process of war for the sake of preventing it at first. Our feeling at first rendered this artwork in the museum to be more of a background for our story, focusing only on their visual appearance. After learning in detail of all artworks later, we have mutually realized that beside their expressive components, there is more than meets the eye. Some artworks have completely different lore that their creator originally thought of. Also, the dark ambience of an artwork doesn't always feel melancholy. Rather, it is a unique way to imply a heartwarming feeling. A coin had two sides, so does a human heart. Faith that we have on each other is what will create peace for everyone.